Hello, my name is Neil Good. I'm with the Good Law Group. If we can help you with a Social Security disability case, you can contact us at office phone number at 800-419-7606 or through our website at thegoodlawgroup.com. Today I'm going to talk about, this will be the second part of a three-part series on the new 3369 form. So today I'm going to talk a little bit more about the form and the law than how to fill it out, but I think it's important that people understand what Social Security is trying to do and how to fill it out. So the first thing you should know is it doesn't really matter if you're under 50 how you fill this out. You should just give the accurate dates because Social Security knows every job you've had and every date. The thing that they don't know is the job title, and job titles are important. So this is on page 1 of the new form where you start to fill it out. And so if you give the wrong job title, it could cause you to lose your case if you don't explain it properly, and it makes it harder to win because you end up going to court over it. So I'm going to give you a couple examples of job titles that people have given that are wrong. One of them is building engineer. When you tell Social Security you're a building engineer, they think that you're a person with an engineering degree. Another one is sometimes people say they're customer service. Well, if you're customer service to Social Security, typically that's a sitting job. So it's important you get the job title right. Okay, then they want to know about lifting, carrying. And so the two important things are lifting, carrying, over 20 pounds and standing more than 4 to 6 hours a day. So they ask about a typical day. But I have found that it doesn't matter on a typical day. It matters what's required of your job. So, for example, if a person works at a company and every 3 months they have to travel, that means they have to get on an airplane, carry a suitcase. So that's not a typical day. But that's the kind of information they need because, in my mind, it's what you would be asked to do at your job. And if you said no, your boss would terminate you. If you said, if you're a receptionist and your boss says put the supplies away and you have to lift boxes of supplies up, even though you don't do that every day, that's part of the job. Another thing is like cases of water. If you're a receptionist, even though you're a receptionist, sometimes you got to lift a case of water that weighs like 30 or 40 pounds. Okay. So some of the other jobs that I've had issues with people are like a banker. Sometimes they have to be a teller. So if you have to be a teller, that's a standing job. Some bankers sit down all the time. Another job in the past that I've had people have issues with are, I once had a forklift driver who said he doesn't lift anything. And then when I said to him, well, what do you do with the stuff on the forklift pallets if they're moved? He said, well, I have to move them. Well, how much do those weigh? Well, they weigh 100 pounds. So you have to move 100 pounds. Another time I had a guy who was a truck driver. He said, I don't lift anything. And I said, how could you not lift anything? If you have to, and this happens with bus drivers too all the time, you have to inspect the bus. You have to lift up the hood. You have to, do an inspection of the whole bus or truck. You have to walk around, bend over, and typically lift and push things. Okay, so let's just start today with the first section after you fill in the first page. So they talk about a typical work day. Again, I would say you should list all the stuff you do, whether it's typical or not, if it's required on the job. Okay, then, and you should talk about like the lifting and standing things that you have to do with the job or you'd be terminated. So I will finish this in the third video next time. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for listening. If we can assist you with a Social Security disability case, please call us at 800-419-7606 or reach out to us on our website at thegoodlawgroup.com. Thank you.